Hello and welcome to our Look into the Law segment. I'm Jessica Clark, attorney and president of the law offices of Jessica Clark. Before we begin, I'd like to remind our viewers that the opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the Realtor Association of Southeastern Mass. Today we'll delve into the topic of tenancy indeed and explore the various tenancy options available in Massachusetts, along with their requirements and potential consequences. As realtors, it's essential to understand the different types of tenancies available and their implications for both buyers and sellers. So let's dive right in. Tenancy refers to the legal relationship between an individual or group of individuals and the property they occupy or own. In real estate, different types of tenancies exist, such as tenancy in common, joint tenancy, and tenancy by the entirety. Understanding the nuances of these tenancies and their implications for buyers and sellers is crucial for real estate professionals. In Massachusetts, there are three primary types of tenancies you'll come across: tenancy in common, joint tenancy, and tenancy by the entirety. Let's explore each in their distinct characteristics. Tenancy in common is the default option if no other arrangement is specified. In tenancy in common, multiple individuals hold an undivided interest in the property. Ownership shares can be unequal, and each owner has the right to transfer or share or sell their share independently. Joint tenancy, on the other hand, requires the presence of four unities: unity of interest, possession, time, and title. Unity of interest means that all joint tenants must have the same interest in the property in terms of duration, extent, and nature. Unity of possession requires that no joint tenant has exclusive possession of the whole property, and each joint tenant must share undivided possession with others. Unity of time dictates that all joint tenants must vest their ownership interests at the same time and for the same period. Lastly, unity of title mandates that all joint tenants must have an equal property title derived from the same legal document or instrument. Similarly, tenancy by the entirety also requires the four unities. However, tenancy by the entirety is available only to married couples and includes the right of survivorship. It's important to note that if any of the four unities are severed in a joint tenancy or tenancy by the entirety, in Massachusetts the tenancy automatically converts to a tenancy in common. Now let's explore the implications of these tenancies for both buyers and sellers contemplating a real estate transaction. When representing buyers, it's essential that the attorney handling the transaction provides them with a clear explanation of the different tenancies and their implications. This will allow them to make informed decisions and understand the legal consequences of their choices. For buyers, the choice of tenancy can have significant ramifications. If you're purchasing a property with others, consider the level of control you want over your ownership share. Tenancy in common provides flexibility in selling or transferring your share, as it does not require meeting the four unities. On the other hand, joint tenancy and tenancy by the entirety offer the right of survivorship, but also require meeting the four unities, ensuring equal interests among the joint tenants. Buyers should consider their long-term goals and preferences when choosing a tenancy. If they prioritize flexibility and independent control over their ownership share, tenancy in common may be the most suitable option. On the other hand, if buyers value the right of survivorship and a seamless transfer of ownership in the event of a co-owner's passing, joint tenancy or tenancy by the entirety may be more appealing. For sellers, understanding the type of tenancy is crucial when selling a property. If they're part of a tenancy in common, they have the right to sell their share independently. However, if they're joint tenants or part of a tenancy by the entirety, the sale must involve all owners, as their rights are interconnected. It's important for real estate professionals to educate their clients about the potential consequences and benefits of different tenancies. By doing so, they can help buyers and sellers make well-informed decisions that align with their specific circumstances and goals. Remember, if no tenancy is specified, or if one of the four unities is severed in a joint tenancy or tenancy by the entirety, the default tenancy in Massachusetts is tenants in common. This default option underscores the importance of clearly defining the tenancy in real estate transactions to avoid any misunderstandings or unintended consequences. In conclusion, understanding the different types of tenancies, the requirements, and the implications for buyers and sellers is important in the realm of real estate transactions. By providing clear and comprehensive explanations to your clients, you can guide them effectively and help them make informed decisions that align with their needs. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Look into the Law. I hope you found this information valuable and it will enhance your real estate practice. That's all the time we have for today's subject. If you're looking for more guidance on this issue or have any suggestions on future topics, please feel free to contact us at 781-985-7083. Thank you.